Episode 28 of the GBGuns Armory, talking about stuff that's been out for a while that you've probably got experience with, some opinions on. This isn't breaking news gun reviews. This is things we've already reviewed, and I want to hear what your thoughts have been since the stuff came out. Also lets us pay attention to things that aren't the headline buzz that every channel has a video on right now. Today is the PSA Dagger. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. This one, I think this is the second slide of theirs I've tried. Essentially, the pistol takes advantage of the expiration of Gen 3 Glock 19 patents and is a Glock, but is not a Glock, because unlike a Glock, they took into account things like ergonomics or things like consumer desires, things like that, etc. And they're made here in the US, Palmetto State Armory, making these things dirt cheap. At first, you almost question how could they do it. Now, the frame, the lower, those things we know. I mean, heck, I bought a actual Glock, complete lower frame for $75, less than a decade ago from a private company that was able to sell those at a profit for $75, which means, you know, they cost Glock like 30 bucks maybe. So prices are what they are. Companies got to make business, make money. These things are super affordable. What I wonder about is how they machine slides so cheap. In fact, this complete build I think was around $300, maybe-ish. Got a couple articles over on gbgunsarmory.com that I'll link to talking about these, but this lets you take advantage of the massive aftermarket of Glock parts. For, was it almost 30 years now, the private third-party companies have been trying to fix things in the Glock design to get us a little bit happier with them, and that's resulted in a massive aftermarket that's fun. Now you can buy American made, pay less, have more ergonomics, and still use those parts, which sounds spectacular. But in my experience, the pins that you got to drive out don't want to drive out. I got to the part, and I'm not a small guy, but I got to the part with the hammer and punch that if I used any more force, I felt like I was going to break something. So I was unable to change the trigger in mine. Curious to hear what your experiences are. Now, with these things being manufactured so inexpensively, maybe tolerances are different and vary. But as a result, I've left mine a lot more stock than I intended. The triggers on them out of the gate is a hinge trigger, which some people hate. I've never really felt it hinge. I don't understand why people don't like those. If you're one of those people that doesn't like hinge triggers, tell me why. Triggers, I mean, it's better than a Glock, but it's not great. But it's a very affordable pistol, and I'm for affordable pistols. That helps more people be armed, more people defend themselves, and quite sadly, with the gentrification of neighborhoods and areas and cities, oftentimes it's the folks who have the tighter budgets who are at higher risk of needing to defend themselves. So whenever something's available at a low price, I don't dog it. I mean, somebody needs that stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Dagger, if you've tinkered with them, if you've tried them. The ergonomics of the grip, though it does feel nice, it's not particularly my style, and there's not a lot of changes that can be done on it. I expect that Palmetto State Armory will likely come out with different grip shapes, things like that over time, although getting molds made for this injection molding is not an inexpensive process. It's probably one of the more tedious things. That's probably why you see a lot of manufacturers stick with the same grip frame as long as they can to get as much of their money back from selling guns out of that. So may not be a lot of changes there. The micro dagger is out. I don't have one yet. I don't particularly have a ton of interest in it, other than knowing some of you might. If that's something you're interested in, let us know that as well. Just in general, what do you guys think about these daggers? Playing with them, it's fun. It's nice. I think it would be better if it was really meant to take advantage of the aftermarket and those pins weren't so dang stuck in there. I don't know what they used, like if they put some freaking rock set on them or something before they put them in, but mine did not want to move. And again, let me know if yours are different. If I just happen to get a bad frame, they're cheap enough. I might just pick up another one and work on that as a tinker gun if you guys want to see me do a gram special, if you will, on the Dagger setup. That's all I've got for today. I'll link to the videos and articles that are relevant, as always. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.